Hey guys, welcome back to Flight Simulator series of film movies. Today, we're gonna rate all the 747s in GeoFS. And there's a new one, 747-400 by Luca B. And I may or may not have sent a 747 upside down through the Golden Gate Bridge. You'll have to watch to find out. Let's get in. First up, we got the 747-8 Raider. Probably the worst 747 by LRX. It was the first 747 in GeoFS. And X opens the cargo door. If this video gets 100 likes, I'll land the 747-400 on the aircraft carrier. Now, let's rate it. So how am I gonna get it? An aircraft. Gonna contribute it down to, say, F. So this looks pretty terrible. It's a good model. Like, okay, there's no stick, but okay. The worst thing about this is the sound. I don't know what they used to record it, but it sounds like a hair dryer to me. Like, what does that sound like to you? The brakes are really good. We got all 4 engines. It's got some extra views. Cockpit. There's LURSAG in every single screen. LURSAG in every single thing of this. LRX and the tail number. Oh, but watch this, watch this. Now we dive. And watch. This is horrifying. All right, we're diving. Oh, there. Ah! I'm just gonna see if I can fly. Oh, no, I can't. I can't pull up. I think our wings might have disappeared. Oh, boom. I just killed 5 million people. It says it has it, but actually, this is for the 747-8F in extras. The liveries are broken. I'm just gonna try doing cargo locks. Busted. Don't try to change your liveries. Just keep it like this. I don't think anybody's ever gonna fly it, but oh well. I think I'll give it a 3.5 out of 10 for the effort. Next, we got 747-8I by JAAMDG. This is the first 747 by JAAMDG, and it was the largest 747 produced. It could seat 660 passengers and crew. X toggles the cargo doors on the back, which is what Option does in most of the 747s. All right, now let's rate it. 8I. It's a beast. Thing is huge. First, graphics. It's okay. It's pretty good. Cockpit, same. No livery selector type. GeoFS aircraft. All right, in the cabin, we got business class. No Z, has X. So now time for the physics run. I have gone under the Golden Gate Bridge upside down and then did a loop-de-loop with this thing. I think it's really hard to stay on the runway. It's really sensitive. Woo, all right. Let's just say I've crashed a few times, but all right, now we gotta pull up. All right. Gain some altitude and speed, gear up. Everything is clickable. Throttles, flaps, gear. Physics are okay. All right, you want me to fly under the Golden Gate Bridge? Fine, I'll show you. Golden Gate Bridge. Speed. All right, flip. All right, we do nose up. This is how we did the loop-de-loop last time. See, look. Well, okay, it wasn't a loop-de-loop, but it was a 180 degree. There you go. Even though it's the largest, I'm pretty sure it's the most maneuverable. Oh, I'm still going 100 knots. 400 knots. 400. Time to land it. Oh no, there's a mountain. Don't worry, this thing slows down like a minute. All right, cleared that mountain. All right, here comes the intense music. All right, wow, line up. Should have landed on the other side. Obviously gonna break my wings, but this thing's okay long runway. All right, flare now, flare now. Oof, that was not a butter. Oh, it's so fast. All right, now I got busted. All right, my wings came off, but boom, we did it. I think I'll give it a 8, since the physics weren't too good. Now it's time for the 747-100 SCA by GeoFS 530 with help from Maria Cuteo in AF267. This was the first 747 we made a video about. It was a heavily modified 747-100 from American Airlines. X toggles the space shuttle. Z opens and closes the windows, serve you some food. Now, let's rate it. All right, so 747-100 SCA. Option does this, so it switches the tail and the shuttle. Cockpit's okay, definitely different from the 8I. Got some extra views, and it's shuttle view. If we do option, it only does that. That's the cabin, because the cabin's a separate model. See, this is what Z does. I got some food, those are closed. See, I got a cup, a sandwich that's block. Oh, that looks like a piece of bread. And then it says join Stratus Airways. Physics test. All right, so let's climb to 7,000 feet, like we always do, and roll. Oh, so close. close from 15,000. So I think that's okay. So it's got plenty of liveries here. This thing is packed with liveries. I'll give it a 8.5. Next, 747-400 LCF. This is by Luca and JAAMDG. Also known as the Dreamlifter, carries plane parts for Boeing. It is operated by Atlas. If you want to know more about it, go watch our video. It's in the description. X opens the back for cargo loading. Don't do this while you're in the air. Switches the parts in the back from wings to fuselage. See if how much of a barrel roll this thing can do. I have an idea of how I'm gonna do it. So, payload bay. Sweet. Alright, I need my flaps. 8-eye cockpit, applicable as usual. Well, pullable, pushable. This thing is so fat and heavy. Oh, dude. Alright, climb, gear. Whoa. But it's blowing me. I want to get rid of the headwind. All right, so I'm gonna start rolling and then open my cargo bay. So then I just turn and then boom, roll. Now I gotta stop. Well, I did a Kusher belt. Call that good. All right, I give that a 9 because it's a good aircraft model. Next, we have the 747-400D by Luca B and JAAMDG. It was released on the same day as the X-Cub and Husky, which we made a video about. X does the normal, toggles the cargo doors. We already made a video about this one, so this one's gonna be quick. So option does that as usual. Physics are okay, 8.5. Now it's time for the 747SP. This is by Luca B and JAAMDG, AF267. It is the smallest 747 and NASA uses a highly modified version of it called the Sophia, or Space Research. X toggles cargo doors, and Z adds TV and food. Now, let's rate it. So I'm gonna go 747SP. All right, rip the multiplayer. I get harassed. So, let's see, N747SP. I'm just curious. N747SP. Nope, doesn't exist. So, Dak, why am I stalling? I have no idea. Graphics are okay, not too good reflections. Cockpit, that's pretty good. Looks like kind of like the 747-100 SEA, different. It's not the 8-eye cockpit. It's very similar. Business class. How to troll plane beggars. Sukhoi Su-35. P-17, safety information. Do not beg for planes. If I do Z, I get served some food. I want some dinner. Got a roll, got like some noodles, very square sandwich. Okay, it's cake. It's cake, and then I got a salad. Oh, this is the other thing that Z does. It spawns a TV, so I can watch a show. Time to take it for a spin. Do flaps, red. We're at full throttle, or at least the brakes. This thing's pretty tiny. And I'm gonna take off in this view. I think we're drifting off around my little. This is what option does. Don't do this mid-flight. All right, gears up, laps up, there's 1,000. This thing is always stalling, from what I found out. All right, time to begin the roll. This is for science. I'm pulling down. All right, let's just say from that altitude, it made it pretty easily without losing any altitude. Now we're gonna try to take it off from the helipad since that was pretty easy for it. Let's see if we can fit. My gear's literally falling off. Full flaps. Full throttle. This is for science, since apparently we're in the Sophia. Or at least this is the thing is we don't get enough speed. So we literally just fall out of the air and we can't get our nose down. So bang. Oh! 40 knots. Go over full throttle. Let go. Nose down. Nosy downy. Nosy downy. Pull up. Pull up. Boom. I'll give it a 8.5 for its features. Now it's time for the final one, the 747-400. This is the 7th and final 747 of JAAMDG. It is the most sold 747 with 694 delivered. And X opens the cargo doors. Now, let's rate it. So I'm going community contributed, 747s. Oh, this thing. And X opens the cargo doors. So option does this, opens the cargo doors as usual. I'm gonna come all the way over here. Where are the stairs? And I go down the stairs. So yeah. And then, I don't know, I think this is where the flight attendants sit. I think I'll rate it 10 out of 10. It's really good. Well, actually, 9.5, since it doesn't have liveries. All right, so I'm here at San Francisco. It looks really good. It's got some reflections, cockpit, pretty good. 8-eye, so it's KLM. So it has livery selector support. We only have KLM. People make liveries. I really like Delta, by the way. So it looks like you're gonna need a fuselage texture and a wing texture. And looks like we got some clickables. Graphics are pretty good. So I'm doing this, so I want my parking brake on since I don't want to move. So I'm doing all this, just pushing stuff in the cockpit. Then we got extra views as usual. Got a pretty nice cabin. I've seen better, but still pretty good. And shout out to Luca B for making this plane. It's great. All right, let's take it for a spin. Let's do this all in the cockpit. Flaps it, bring the throttle up. All right, we're rolling. All right, 80 knots, 90 knots. All right, we'll go ahead and rotate now. All right, let's pull them up. All right, so now we go over here. Gears coming up. See if this thing can roll at this altitude. I don't know what the real physics are, but I do not think we're going to make it. All right, this thing is really realistic physics. Boom. All right, this thing's got some good physics. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. If this video gets 100 likes, I'll land the 747-400 on the aircraft carrier. Well guys, that's all for today. What your favorite 747 is, subscribe for more amazing videos.